Good evening, guys, and welcome back to another round of esports. We are here at the fourth round, if I remember correctly, and today we will be seeing TREEX versus White Towers. And before we are going to introduce the teams, let's introduce ourselves here. My name is Wenke, I will be your commentator today, and this match is brought to you by Bot, also known as Virus. He will
Yes.
be your broadcaster here today.
That's right.
Exactly. So, let's quickly introduce the teams. A lovely lineup we have today. TREEX versus White Towers. On the blue side we have TREEX playing with Axo, a hunter player that I really can't pronounce the name of. The Furry Phoenix, Sozadov and Poseidon. And on the side of White Towers we have Sanguine, Morgana, Cortex, Mad Villain and Your White Sun. Let me quickly check the position of this team. So this can be a pretty important match. I think one of these teams is going to leave the tournament today, but I'm going to check that. Oh, D-Box dropping as well. It looks like Axo is catching that one in favor of TREEX. Winter Major. So yeah, current score for both of the teams is 1 win and 2 losses. That means that whoever loses now does not have a chance anymore to get to the Legend stage. And whoever wins this match is going to get a final chance here in the 5th round. So a very important game for these teams. We will start here on the red alert map for round 1 and round 2. And we will later see Iran. And if we get the round 5 and the round 6 in, that will be on Sandal. Let's see how EXO can use that OD early. He has a Viking OD just out of that overdrive box at the start. Let's see if he can use his advantage here. Even though they are at the worst base right now, the blue base is considered the less good base. We see also the hunter player playing with Scorpion, the hunter player of TREEX.
Yes.
We don't see Scorpion very often anymore in esports.
Actually, I've seen him playing with Scorpion a couple of rounds, and it actually looks like it's working for him.
Okay,
So that's gonna be
some
interesting.
some interesting insights. Sounds good.
Axos decided to use his overdrive, but I think this was a mistake of time since he used it not in the perfect time and did not
Yeah,
manage
he
to
tried
take.
to. Yeah, indeed, he tried to use and take, I think, but it was really not looking great. Let's see, we are now in the phase that a lot of overdrives has been charged. So an attack is coming up soon. We see Matt Villain right now with Cortex. That looks quite interesting.
White Tower is gonna pull now. That looks like a. Oh no. Maybe they will be able to do something with a little bit of support, but they are not managed to take the flag.
Yeah, pretty weird attack to be honest as well. I expected Matt Villain to just pull the flag there, but he chose to wait for Cortex. It looks like it.
Yep.
As Cortex did not go to the flag at all. So it sounds like a bit of miscommunication there. At the same time, a lot of players from TREEX were joining in. Matt Villain here using an OD, hitting one. Trying to pick up that flag. And Sanguine. Oh, that's amazing OD by Sanguine, actually.
That's a good clutch, actually.
Definitely. Cortex there trying to do something there where that OD did not work out for them. Sanguine, though, doesn't only have a very good overdrive that makes the first capture for White Towers possible here, but he also is doing a use and take. And already has an overdrive ready for the next attack.
So that's gonna be the
We
first capture of the game. There is still 6 minutes on the clock, so I hope the other team is gonna be able to pull something out.
Yeah, definitely time enough for a counter attack indeed. But currently we are seeing another uh, attack by White Towers. They are really fighting for the map control, the left side of the blue base with Sosedov, the only one still alive there, fighting against Your White Sun. Um, but no, not a lot happening at the moment.
We can see TREEX are trying to be more of defending than attacking right now. And by the way, the Viking chose to use his overdrive. He might be able to pull now with a little bit of support. He's going from the middle with the support of the Reese. This is gonna be a promising. Oh, look at, by the way, the other Viking, Axel, might be able to pull the flag and do something. He's very low on health. He's gonna get taken out, and that's gonna be a promise capture for White Towers. So 2-0 for White Towers. Still everything is open. 5 minutes on the clock. Now it looks like the other team, TREEX, have the overdrives. So if they will be able to use it smartly, that's definitely gonna be a good pull or a good push, at least.
Yeah, definitely. They have the overdrive, indeed, what you said, to use some good ODs here and to create an attacking opportunity. We see Sozedov in the middle with the map control. Right now we see Poseidon and the Hunter Scorpion player pushing in the base. Can Sozedov assist him with a nice OD? He's shooting one. OD is quite nice, but it wasn't even needed by for the Hunter player. He used a very good Hunter OD. And this really looks like the first capture. Although, look at Matt Villain counter-attacking, trying to do a counter pull here. Sanguine at the same time trying to return their own flag. And White Towers is getting a counter capture in here. TREEX is right now in a very difficult spot, I have to say.
Yes, that's right. I have to say that Sanguine is doing a very good job by controlling the OD. He he have taken almost all of the ODs till now, and he's gonna take another one, which is probably the reason why they managed to pull and also return the flags, because that's a very important OD.
Yeah, that's a very good point indeed. Sanguine has some control over the OD box, and normally, like the blue base is the worst base of this map, but normally they have control over the overdrive box, and that's a small advantage they have. But Sanguine really um, shows he's in control over that OD box, and we have seen some good ODs by MSL indeed. Right now he can use another good one as well, at least in a few minutes time, for Matt Villain and Your White Sun, currently pushing for that fourth capture. Sanguine, there he is with the OD. This looks again like a very promising attack. Poseidon, the only one that can do something here, but getting focused by 3 players right now. And that will be the fourth capture.
This match looks very secured for the team White Towers, as 4-0 is not something you can easily come back from, especially on this map. It's not a small map, but it's a very strategy map. You need to use ODs in order to actually pull, and as you can see, they managed to pull just by the OD of the Ares.
Yeah, we saw the Ares OD being used in, I think, every capture that has been made so far.
Yeah.
And with only 2 minutes on the clock, there's definitely not enough time indeed. But maybe there is enough time to capture at least one flag. We currently see Exo and the Fury Phoenix trying to pull a flag away. Starts it off with an OD, but it's a bit too late. And that's pretty much the last attack with overdrives TREEX had.
We see another pull from White Towers, and Morgana is gonna use his OD in the middle. Meanwhile, the Hunter get taken down. Let's see if he can make it to a capture. That looks like actually a good pull, and there is not much of an enemies that gonna stop him. And that looks like a promise capture. So that's gonna close this match, this round, sorry, with a 5-0 to White Hours.
Yeah, curious about next round though. Then we see White Towers playing on the blue side and TREEX on the red side. Although the difference is quite big with 5 captures right now, so it really looks like White Towers is the leading team here, and I expect them to win in the next round as well. Yep, that's it. 5-0, the ending score here for White Towers. And with that score, they are managing to win the first round of this match. We will hop over to the second round here. At the side of Trick, we are seeing EXO leaving the match. And he is joining back in as well. I thought he was maybe switching for another player, but they are all joining back in. Currently waiting for that overdrive box to spawn in. There it is, dropping a good position here for EXO once again. But he gets pushed away by Morgana. It looks like Morgana is going to be able to pick this one up. No, who was it? Matt Villain. Of course, when you are not sure who will catch the OT, it's always the Hunter. Their hitbox is just insanely big. And with Matt Villain catching the first OT, that's how we are going to start the second round here. White Towers versus TREEX. Currently White Towers in the blue side, TREEX on the red side. We can see TREEX starting a bit aggressive. Poseidon here trying to snatch that flag away, but Your White Sun has some good focus. Not able to connect a lot of shots though. And maybe EXO can take over this one. At the same time, we see Matt Villain pushing a flag with a beautiful Hunter ID he just picked up at the start. And it looks like White House can once again turn this attack around. And is capturing the first flag here already.
And there is the second attack from white towers, but there is not much of a support, so he's not gonna manage to pull far. Meanwhile, Axo is gonna use his OD, which is he just took. He's low on health. There's no support, so he's gonna get taken out.
Yeah, I don't know why they why he used that, to be honest. I feel like it was a lot wiser to just wait until you have some backup, until you're full health once again. It was a risky use and it was not really necessary, I think. Eight minutes still on the clock. The first capture, of course, being made by white towers here. And we can currently see them once again trying to make an attack here. Cortex on a difficult spot for TREEX. He's dealing a lot of damage from there. At the same time, your white sun pulling this flag away. He's able to get it dropped down. And Morgana with the risky Hunter OD getting supported by Sanguine once again. A good OD by Sanguine. But the focus on Morgana was too much on killing and not too much on picking that flag away. And in the meantime, we saw TREEX being able to return that flag. Sanguine can catch another OD box though, to make it pretty much a use and take here for him.
I have to say this guy is a magnet of the OD box. He's controlling it very good.
It's insane indeed. He's like catching 75% of the OD boxes or something like that. And having some good overdrives as well in every attack.
Yes, that's right. We can see Mad pulling the flag with the help of his teammates. He's taken out, but there is the RSO, the overdrive is gonna go inside, and they're gonna no, they're not gonna return it. Actually, they do. So is gonna return this flag. The Crusader took out the Hunter.
Yeah, pretty good defense there by TREEX, but they have used 2 ODs here for defense right now. And when you are in a disadvantage with captures, when you are not winning a round, it's not the best thing to have to use your ODs for defense. Axel here pulling solo though, trying to counter the attack of your white sun. It looks like we are getting in a standoff situation.
Yes, both teams are pulling. The OD is dropping. Looks like San is gonna take it again. Maybe Med is gonna be able to do something with his OD. No, he's gonna get taken out in the last second. So we're gonna have a standoff right now. There is much more of ODs for white towers than TREEX, which is gonna be a big of advantage.
Once again, Matt Villain trying to force something here. But a lot of backup there for TREEX. Axel on the other side, I totally missed that, but nearly able to knock out Cortex there, the flag carrier. But with a good defensive cruise OD, he managed to keep control of that flag.
That was actually a perfect OD. So
yeah, it was well timed indeed. I'm looking back at the stream as well, and I saw it there. That's it was well timed there, and now they are once again fully in the base of TREEX, and with they I mean white towers. And this looks like a very promising attempt to return this flag. Your white sun dealing a lot of damage to Axo. Mad Villain from the other side, and that will be a return. And the second capture already for white towers.
.4 minutes on the clock. TREEX really do have to try and pull something out, because that's not looking good. You can see Poseidon pulling the flag with the help of the Viking, and Darius is low on HP, is gonna get taken out. Who's gonna stop Morgan? Uh, nope, it's gonna be a return. Not much of a support. He's choosing to use his OD. He's gonna clean up the base, and probably the hunter is gonna pull up the flag. Or maybe
Yeah, let's
chose to
see.
do it just to do big of a damage.
Is no one having an OD ready right now? It looks like it, right?
Yep.
Oh, Matt
No.
Villain.
Yeah. Matt Philly.
But he just got it, I think. I have to say, TREEX is like not being able to break out of the defense. They are constantly fully defending their base. Like not constantly, there are some attacks by them. But they have way more focus on defense than White Towers does. So they do not really have capacity to pull flags.
That's right. There is a lot of pressure on them from the middle.
Sanguine once again catching that OD box.
He's gonna choose to use it right now. Help Moldovan. Oh, he missed the overdrive, but we still do see a pull, and he chose to go to the middle. There is a support from the Paladin. Uh, Also, Axo is gonna pull the flag. He needs support right now, or he's gonna get taken out, and they will return the flag. There is the support that we are talking about. I'm not sure why they're still in the middle.
Yeah, White Towers did not really like the idea of getting to a standoff, so they continued to fight in the middle with the flag carrier, but there was a lot of risk they took there.
Over and Cortex returned the flag, and White Towers have managed to capture the third flag, and they're actually pulling another one from the middle.
Yep, Cortex straight to that capture point, now continued by Matt Villain, and that will be the fourth capture. They are not making it TREEX easy.
Yep.
Another OD box dropping right now. And once again, it really looks like Sanguine is going to catch that one.
Yep, he's gonna catch it, and he's gonna probably use it for defense, or actually to support his teammate, but that was too slow. But he still managed to take out two players. Axo is using his OD. I'm not sure he used it too early. Now it's ended, and he just managed to take one player out. There's no time left, so that's gonna secure the second round for White Towers.
Yeah, not a big win, 4-0 this time. Still no capture for TREEX in the first two rounds. And Sanguine on the end, they're catching or getting a 2.0 KD. That's very impressive. He's definitely showing some skill. We right now will move to the Iran map for round 3 and round 4. And so far, it is not looking great for TREEX. They have to step up on this map if they still want to have a chance to win this match and a chance to qualify for the Legend stage. Okay, I ran. Are you in the map already? Let's go. Yeah, curious for this round here. Currently watching the third round of the match White Towers versus TREEX and waiting for that round to start. Um, but if TREEX want to have a chance, they really need to win this one. So it's an important round for them. And to be honest, I expect White Towers to just get it here once again. The skill gap is quite big. Yeah, that can definitely be important for how comfortable they are on this map. But there we go. Players joining back in, waiting for that OD box to drop, if it will be dropping before the restart. And round 3 is on the verge of starting here. What do you think, Vegas? What will it be? Do you think once again White Towers?
I think there is a big gap between the teams, and I also noticed that tricks are not changing their combos. They're not adjusting the turrets to the maps, which is very important. And I see that White Towers have chosen to change from hammer to smoky, and to take actually another hammer for Viking and not for the hunter. So that's actually looking good for them. That they know that those weapons gonna walk on these maps. And from what I can see, um, Trix, their hunter, is still using Scorpion, which I don't know if it's the best weapon for this map, because it's very small and there is not big of a it's not doing a big of a damage. So I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but I guess we're gonna see if they will manage to do something.
Yeah, I totally agree on you with that. With Cruise, with the Scorpion. Um, it this map is just very easy to dodge Scorpion shots, and also Scorpion has a lot less damage per second than Smokey does.
Yeah,
Um,
that's right.
or what you also can see on Hunter quite sometimes, Striker.
Yep.
So I really don't understand the choice to use Smokey or to use Scorpion. Sorry.
Yeah, I think Smoke is gonna be a good weapon over here, since Striker you can avoid it by hiding behind the
Mm-hmm.
walls, so you easily miss it.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely. But let's see. White Towers maybe are using the better combos, but can they also capture some flags? OD box dropping in the mid already. Axo catching the first OD, so this will already be the second one dropping. A good position for Slosodov to catch that one. And he will do so.
That's gonna be the second overdrive for TREEX. That looks very good for them. They have a bit of an advantage right now. They need to use it before it's gonna be too late.
Yep, exactly. When you wait a few minutes, we already seen Hunter OD being ready or Crusader OD. and that makes it already very much easier to defend. So Sosedov and Axo really have to use their advantage quickly. And it will also be a nice moment to capture the first flag here for TREEX. First 2 rounds, no captures for them. It's really time to change that.
Yep. I'm pretty sure if Axo and Sosadov will push together the Viking and Darius overdrive, that's gonna be probably a pull at least, since the Aris gonna heal him and the Viking's gonna dom kill all of the enemies.
Yeah, definitely. It's a really good combination indeed in attack. And right now there's also an opportunity if Sosedov was not that focused here on your right sun, because Axo already got knocked out. And I saw some ODs from White Towers being ready already. So it
Yep.
really looks like it's a spilled attempt. Now Axo using in defense as well. Their chance to get an early lead is totally gone now.
I am not sure how smart it was to use the Viking OD on just one person, because he had nowhere to go. We see Sosadov using his overdrive, and he's gonna take another OD in the middle, so it's gonna be a use and take, which is good. But we can see actually White Towers they're gonna pull the flag. They are going. They Morgana needs a support. No, he's gonna get taken out.
Sosedov here using a very questionable Ares OD. Morgana at the same time pulling this flag, and Sanguine once again with a great overdrive. We have seen this man popping off the whole match already, to be honest. Morgana dropping it for you, White Sun. Oh no, never mind. He is still pulling. It was just a return.
And that's gonna be the first capture for White Towers.
Yeah, really impressive, to be honest. As well for the communication in the team. As for Sanguine with a very great Ares OD there. And it just shows that White Towers still has a shot to get to that legend stage, to be honest. It depends on which team they are facing in next round.
We see another pull from Morgana. Poseidon's gonna get him, but he's not gonna manage to. Oh, he returned the flag. The hunter actually did return it. That's not a big of a problem, I guess. We see Medivalian changing his Hunter Smoky to Hunter Freeze. Interested. A very short gun. Short distance.
Yeah. The Furry Phoenix here counter pulling for TREEX, but not getting away. But yeah, interesting to see them on Freeze indeed. Freeze, of course, has an advantage of turning off the double power effect. But that's, I think, why it's a lot better than Firebird.
Yeah, I also do think so as well.
Still 5 minutes left in this one, and White Towers so far only managed to capture one flag. Matt Fillin here pulling flag for White Towers once again, trying to dodge Axo and the Hutte player, and it worked pretty well, but not able to fully
Escape.
fully escape. That was the word I was searching for, indeed. Phase 2 here once again. Morgana in the attack, Your White Sun in the support. Matt Fillin just spawned in with that very effective freeze. I have to say, the thing does an amazing amount of damage. He's using a Hunter OD and trying to this time get the flag out of the base. Sanguine can support Matt Fillin here if he is turning the right way around. I don't know what Matt Fillin is doing. He's definitely not choosing the shortest route.
Yep, and he's gonna return the flag. I guess he could just go with the resupport, but he chose to go back from the tunnel to the middle.
Yeah, I really don't understand that. But not a very big point for White Towers, to be honest.
Yes, but we
It's not
actually
like
see
they...
another pull to the middle. He's very low on health, and they might be able to return the flag. Yes, they do, but Moldovan is actually gonna pull the flag again. He doesn't know where to go again, and they got the
Ooh,
return.
nice. Nice OD by Cortex, knocking 2 players out. Cortex can also have a shot here at pulling the flag away and choosing to regroup with your teammates, with your Whites and Morgana. And a good shot by Poseidon. A lot of pressure by White Towers at the moment. It has to be really close to another capture for them. But once again, Morgana getting stuck in that tunnel. They are just... I don't know why they always choose to pull through the tunnel.
Yeah, they have a pretty clear left side, but this time it's actually working for them. That's gonna be the second capture for White Towers, and the overdrive is dropping right now. So looks like the Paladin is gonna use the overdrive and take it, unless he's gonna save it. Yep, he does take it. Both teams are pulling right now.
Your Morgana with the effective Viking OD. Now running into the flag carrier of TREEX. That's really unfortunate for TREEX there. And that will be the third capture if they are going to return that flag. There we go. And now it will be a very difficult situation for TREEX. Not only on this round, but also on the next round.
That looks very promising for White Towers for this round.
Definitely, definitely. And also for the whole match, to be honest. So far, we still have not seen a capture by TREEX in all 3 rounds.
Yeah. Axo has been using his overdrive very early, so he managed to only take one person out. The Fury is gonna manage to pull the flag, but he needs a little bit more of support, and he's gonna get taken out and manage to return the flag. We can see Axo actually changing his combo to Wasp Freeze. Maybe he's thinking about less time to pull the flag, so he needs to be faster. I'm not sure, but we do see the Wasp Freeze.
Yeah, it's a bit of panic, I feel like. It's definitely not a good combination in esports. Just trying to make something for it. But they still have another round left to actually make something.
There is another actually change for White Towers. They took Wasp Firebird. That's interesting. I'm not sure. I guess they know that they're gonna win this round, so they might as well take Wasp to finish the job faster.
Yeah, he actually was pretty far with this pool. But one shot for the railgun. Now Medvedev trying to continue this pool attempt. It will be already the 4th capture for White Towers, but there's definitely they are definitely playing a bit less serious at the moment.
Yeah, that's right. I have seen Wasps playing in R1 and actually doing pretty good by pulling the flag and manage to get it closer to the capture. It's not very bad of an idea, since they're really sneaky and they can actually they can come out of nowhere. So yeah, we might as well see them
right.
using them in the other round.
They are very quick indeed, and also, yeah, everyone in matchmaking knows this, and in esports it's probably the same. Pretty hard to shoot as well with turrets like Ricochet or Smokey. They are very small and quick.
Yep, that's right. And I think when a player attacking a Wasp and the Scorpion is locking on him, I think the Wasp's gonna be faster than the shots. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's a good point. They're definitely able to dodge a lot of shots, indeed. Maybe not all, but I have to say the Scorpion without augment is not really good at all. So maybe they are even able to to escape all the shots.
Yes, that's right. They will need to change it if they wanna uh, try this round, but we actually see the wasps still on the battle with wasp, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, if they are still going to change it, then you just throw away a lot of your overdrive percentage. Or will we see a tech toss?
We see the
Right.
OG dropping. Who's gonna take it? And oh, Sun going took it. This guy is an absolute legend with those overdrives.
Yeah, at the end of the season, he pretty much needs an OD caching compilation by this point. Will be a few hours long though.
Well, we do see a few changes from TREEX. We can see that the Hunter took Striker and the Viking took Smoky. Sorry, the Hunter still Scorpion, but the
Yeah, I
Viking
don't
took
understand
Smoky.
that at all.
And still
Team
both
is restarting.
teams. Yes, team restarting. And there is still two Wasp in the battlefield. So I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but I do sure that it's gonna be very quick match, especially with
Yeah,
those Wasps.
there will be a lot of captures, and maybe Trees can finally capture the first flag. Um, of course, they need to win this round if they want to continue, and I don't see that happening, to be honest. Oh,
Overdrive
D-box in the
is
middle.
open. Yeah.
That has been a long time ago, to be honest, since I've seen Wasp Bomb as OD in match in esports.
This is very easy to avoid.
Yeah, it's not that good, indeed. And if you are a bit far away from it, but still in the impact range, you can just time your repair kit at the right moment.
Yep, that's right. Especially in Iran, that there is so many walls you can hide behind. Oh, and we can see the audio of the wasp taking the other wasps down. Um, yep.
Yeah, it looks like we are facing a bit of an less serious round. Trees knows the spot they are in at the moment. Sanguine with an OT to support your white sun here.
Oh, this is a perfect timing, and he's actually managing to pull up the flag and actually gonna take out the wrist. That's gonna be a very quick capture since he's a wasp and there's no trouble. That's gonna be the first capture for white towers. Overdrive is
OD
dropping
box
what?
dropping.
Yes, and we see Sanguine. Probably gonna take it. What a
It's just
surprise.
yeah, it's just guaranteed at the moment.
But I'm actually surprised that he's doing a very good job by using them and perfectly timing it to support.
Yeah, definitely. He has used some very good Eris overdrives.
You can see Axo pulling the flag. Well, again, we said it's a wasp, so that's probably unless the hunter is gonna stop him. Oh, it might be able to return. Yes, he got the return. 1 HP. Wow, what an OD and what a return. This was a very close call.
Still 7 minutes to go here. Poseidon now currently pulling another flag here, trying to get it to the base of the Treeks. But this will be a return by white towers. pretty big attack here by TREEX. We see Suicide off with an OD in the mid. Axo pulling a flag at a crazy big speed. And Suicide off with a really questionable Eris OD. But Hunter, player of TREEX, is still being able to continue this pull. No, it will be a return.
Yep,
Yeah, I
that's
don't
right.
know. I don't know about that OD, to be honest. Sanguine trying to do a use and take here. It's a risky one with the Fury Phoenix close, but it works out. It's Sanguine, of course. He will catch the OD.
That
He's
was
guaranteed by now.
that was actually perfectly timing. He actually managed to take out the other player in order to not take it, and he took it instead.
Yeah, he's actually impressing me a lot, to be honest.
Sure, this guy is like a one man army. He's also in attacking, also in defending, also supporting his teammate with his overdrive. I think this guy is playing a very serious character in this movie.
Yeah, you're definitely right. Especially if you realize that Eris, the controls has been changed a lot in the last weeks, and a lot of esport players had some issue with that. And I feel like Sanguine is just able to adapt really quick because he's hitting every OD. He's showing some impressive skills.
Yep, it actually requires a lot of skills. We're gonna see another pull from White Towers. This is gonna be the Wasp. This is gonna be very fast. I'm not sure someone's gonna stop him, but we might be able to see the Fury stopping it by using his overdrive. He's very low on health. He actually chose to take it right now. He's one shot, and they might be able to return it if they will keep the pressure. And that looks like a return. Yes, it does. This was a very good job by the Fury with the Viking.
Yeah, still 4 minutes to go. It's not all over for TREEX here on this round.
You can see another attack from White Towers. Again, the Wasp's gonna pull it, and he's almost on the base. He's almost at the base, and he's gonna capture the flag. This is gonna be the second capture for White Towers. This guy is actually a speed on a tank. He's not stoppable.
Yeah, we saw Morgana here at the same time already pulling the third flag here and the third capture for White Towers. But no, what you said indeed, he is just flying through the map. It's insane.
Yep, 3 minutes on the clock, 3-0 for White Towers. I cannot see TREEX recovering from the position they are right now. That's gonna be very hard. That's gonna require some teamwork. There's still 3 minutes, which is possible, but I don't know. We'll have to see what's happening.
Yeah. Indeed, yeah, mathematical is still possible. But in the reality, it will never happen. Oh, D-Box dropping in the mid right now. And Sanguine already has his eyes on it.
Oh, he's not
But
taking
Morgana
it.
catching it.
Yep, still a very good OD used.
Still a bit more than 2 minutes to go. And we have yet to see a capture by TREEX. I really hope to see TREEX making a capture in this round. It's a bit less serious combinations. They are also playing with an Wasp Axo. So they can make some crazy quick attacks as well. And I really hope to see them being able to get a capture in. But so far it's not happening.
Yeah, that's right. As we said earlier, there's a big gap of skill between those teams. From what we've seen, White Towers they're pushing together, they're pulling together. TREEX are kinda pushing alone one by one, which is clearly not really role king unless you're a Wasp and you can avoid a lot of shots. But you really do need to play as a team here with the overdrive.
Yeah, definitely. And that's a Good thing we see about Sanguine every time. Good communication, knows when to click that OD button, trust in his team. And communication is extremely important in tanky esports. It's a team game. In other sports, we see sometimes 5 versus 1, and that's all possible. But in tanky online, you never see that. You're always depending on your team.
Yep, that's right.
That's why the communication is so important. We see here UI10 using a nice OD. I don't know who has taken that OD box, to be honest.
Not sure who that was, but what I'm sure is there is 50 seconds on the clock, and that's gonna close the chance for TREEX to win this match.
Will they make a capture though? We see Axel pulling. Oh, but Morgana with a nice OD. Not able to return, but still no capture for TREEX.
And that's gonna be a no, that's gonna be a standoff. A standoff in the last 20 seconds. Um, yep. So that's gonna be in rounds. It's gonna be 4-0 to White Towers, and it's gonna be 4-0 on the. Oh, actually, they managed both teams to return the flag, so that's gonna stay to 3-0, but 4-0 to White Towers, and they're gonna advance to the other or not yet.
Yeah, they are continuing to the 5th round, not advancing to the legend stage yet. 5th round, last round of the challenger stage. They need to win that one if they want to continue here in this tournament. And I give them a good shot, to be honest. It was a nice game to watch, especially the Ares overdrives. And for TREEX, it's less good news. They are out of the tournament, out of the major. Let's hope we can see from them next year. I don't know if you have anything to add. And otherwise, okay. Let's quickly wrap it up then, because we already have the second stream in a few minutes starting here. That will be Undervalued versus anti-matchmaking players. Oh no, it will be Amor versus Mango, sorry. We will see that in a few minutes. Hope to see you there. Good night.